of the moments with TLC and Playboy J. And I have the one and only, the phenomenal Tanesha Clancy. Y'all know this for a round of applause for this one. She has made it happen tonight. This Charity Fest event, this is the second annual Charity Fest. And you know, Tanesha, I've seen our growth from when we first met and how our relationship has grown now. And it's just beautiful to see you accomplish something that you had set in your mind a couple months ago. And this is just the second annual. So tell us about the first annual and how things are coming together and you see in the future for this event.
Oh my gosh. Well, I see the Charity Fest being just global, where people are donating all over the world so that we can pour. Because like I tell people, I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this to raise money, to give money for those who need assistance and those who are lacking in areas that we're able to help fulfill. And collectively, we will make a difference because the love of giving. And you want to receive, how do you receive? You open up your hand and you keep giving.
Hey, tell us.
So I'm just grateful to be here with the one and only Playboy J without the Y.
You already know what time it is. It's the Playboy J time. And we got a lot of special guests tonight. We got Team EJM. We got FlawednFavored. Hey, I see you back there, perfectly FlawednFavored. We got Blue Radiance and a topic. So you all, again, please check out these vendors. Sun Shells. How can I forget about the beautiful Sun Shells? Keeping my mom looking right. I see you. Yeah. Okay, so telling us about how you feel about this Charity Fest and you see where it's going, but how did it get started?
How it got started was actually Kendrick Middle School is where I work at. I don't know if Miss Hood with leading lady.
Miss Hood, shout you out, Miss Hood.
I don't know if she's
that's okay, we still want much love out here.
But one of my beneficiaries, so I work at Kendrick Middle School, and I was just thinking like, man, I want to do a fundraiser here. So I went to them and I was like, can we do a basketball fundraiser? And it was gonna be no face, no case against Kendrick Middle School, Clayton County.
Okay.
So then I had set the team together and everything, but people really didn't want to do the work. And I'm like, y'all want me to do everything? It's okay. Because next time I'm be at the State Farm Arena with no limit and no money. That's what I had said. So that's what I had said. So then I just kept going and I was like, you know what? Since people don't want to do it, okay, I'm just gonna do it, Father. And he gave me the name. He gave me everything to do. And I did it. It was a lot of things that happened along the way. And I had did another interview and they was like, what could have happened that went wrong? I said, everything could have happened that went wrong. But then after the event, the Most High made me look at it like, no, everything went right how it's supposed to be. It's not about what we want all the time. It's what he wants. And when we trust his plan and his way, you will see something like this. Because this is him. Like, oh my gosh, you chose me. So I'm so honored and I'm just, y'all, today, I took the mantle and the heat and the call that, yes, he's chosen me to help round the troops and make this world a better place. It ain't no stopping now. Playboy J, tell us about your interviews that you had, because I remember wrapping up season 1 and now you're on season 2. So talk about that real quick.
Well, a little bit about season 2 of interviews with Playboy J is just getting people who are up and coming, starters in the music industry, filmmaking, author. You can be an author. Any field you can be. You can be a construction worker. But if you're just starting your business, I want you on my podcast. I want you to tell the world what you got going, what are you doing for the community, and bringing the light to a lot of individuals who don't get a chance to get that light. And I'm gonna bring it to them.
Yeah, I appreciate you for that.
Hey, you already know.
You already know what it is. And I just want to also share how Jordan and I met. We met April 9th, 2022 at Fusion Radio, where we both were business development managers of a digital radio company, and that's when we met. So then we have, I don't know, y'all see these bottles, Hunch Punch. This is Hunch Punch.
Hey, y'all.
And this is a networking with the purpose, and this is what we have partnered up with as well. And we
had two great successful events.
June 25th, 2022, and August 13th, his birthday, 2022. And mind you, I repeat, we met April 9th, 2022. So we've done all of this in such a short time.
I want to go ahead and bring our first guest up here.
Yes.
Ron Watches.
Ron and righteous. She's
Raw and righteous. Hey, we want to talk.
Hello.
Hey, Shay.
Hey, I'm so excited to be here.
I'm excited. We are excited to have you. It's the TLC. We're launching it right now, so you're actually our first guest. How do you feel?
I feel very good.
You feel good? Is it similar to? Is it similar to your podcast?
This is the concept of mine as well. Yeah, sitting here having just a raw conversation, just being natural with ourselves. That's
So where did you come up with the idea of raw and righteous?
Well, I had some help with Tanesha. It's like this is my spiritual sister, so checking in, like getting them ideas flowing. It just came up in like the moment, like us talking about all the stuff that we want to really convey to the community. So yeah, I got it in the moment with them, raw and righteous. Like,
So what is one of the best things about being a part of the fundraiser?
Well, being that I know the struggles that we've all been through in this culture and like what support we need, it's very important to support other people that are trying to help the community. Like that's how I feel, and I want to be present, and I'll make sure I stay present. You know, I try my best to be present because we need more present people.
It's just amazing, and to see you. I'm so proud of you, sis.
Y'all give her a hand clap, man. Y'all do better than that. The ladies in the front, thank y'all. Support. Miss Shay, so I find it very interesting and inspiring when people start things. So what is one of the challenges and what is one of the strengths you found with starting this podcast, Raw and Righteous?
Okay, with a challenge, I would say being consistent because I struggle with that a lot in my life. So generally, and it's hard to admit that because it's like, why wouldn't I be consistent with something I believe in, right? But it's like you have to just know it's a journey that you have to go down. It's a path that is chosen for you, so you have to be consistent in it.
Interview two. So we got Miss here, perfectly flawed and favored. And to perfectly flawed photos, everything. Flawed, everything. So we also have Miss Takia, and we have, you are with the Hibachi, Mobile Hibachi, Atlanta. Mobile Hibachi Atlanta. Y'all need to tap in now. Y'all need to have this at every event. Mobile Hibachi Atlanta. Let's get that name right. And then she also did the decor. And that will be named It's All About You birthday. So where did that come from? Because we're not at a birthday event right now. So what made that stick?
So it started off with It's All About Your birthdays and events.
Okay.
I initially started with doing my kids' party.
Word.
And had a client like, hey, can you do an adult event? I was like, nope, I'm not. I'm doing a kids thing. And she kind of begged me, and it went from there. I expanded and then had to add on and events. So then it became It's All About Your birthdays and events. Then I had people ask for like weddings. Then I opened up It's All About Your weddings. And then after COVID, I had somebody want me to come and do something that was kind of like not being able to be close under each other, still being kind of out. And I opened up Mobile Hibachi Atlanta, and it took off from there.
Well, with all these great ideas, where did it come from? Because a lot of times people are scared to just do one. And you have came and did a plethora of events and businesses. So what was the inspiration to keep going? What can you tell our audience? Like, what can you motivate us with to allow our business to keep growing and going?
How much time I got?
Okay.
Hey.
Tell you something. Okay, 2 minutes. Okay. No, but very quickly, honestly, do what you love. I mean, a lot of times when I talk to people, a lot of things sound cliche. It's like, oh, I've heard that little saying, I've heard that before. But there's so much truth behind it. With the event planning business, I started out doing my daughter's party. Her friends' parents came to the party, and I put so much detail into it just because it was something that I like to do. And again, I expanded on that because I enjoy doing it. With the weddings, I enjoy the final result of seeing the bride and groom. With the hibachi, this literally was thrown on my lap. Like I said, very quick story. COVID hit, everybody was closed, work was out. Client called me when the outside finally opened back up. Hey, can you do something in the backyard? Social distancing. I asked her, who would you like? She said, hibachi. Brought it out and that, so then when I did it, because I was already an event planner, I enjoyed that kumbaya experience around the table because I kind of set it up when we're at people's homes, like the Hibachi restaurant. So then I started playing games and all that other stuff because, again, it goes back to what I was already doing. So to answer your question, be real with yourself. Don't jump on the trends. If everybody's selling shirts and that's not you, don't sell shirts. If everybody's doing lashes and that's not you, don't do lashes. You gotta walk in your gift because your gift will make room for you. So when you find what you really enjoy, what you really love to do, and then you have to take baby steps. Don't get on social media and see what, oh, this person has all this stuff. You don't know the back history. So once you tap into that gift, make a plan, write it out, write the vision, make it plain, and then you walk in it, but understanding it's gonna take time, but if it's what you really like to do, you're willing to take the time. Because I wanted to quit over the years, but because I enjoy it so much, I wallow for 5 minutes and I get over and dust myself off and get back up. So, okay, I'm done. My tummy probably up. So sorry.
That was awesome. You did Charity Fest 1.
Yes.
And you're doing Charity Fest 2, so I would love for you to talk about that. And then let me just give a plug. I've known Takia since we were like 14.
10th grade.
10th grade. And
That's my first friend in the apartment.
yeah, because she moved here from out of town. But not only that, I was her maid of honor in her wedding in 1997. I still have that dress in my closet, by the way. But anyway, real quick, just from doing Charity Fest 1 and 2, just tell us how you feel about that.
Well, first of all, I want to say I'm super proud of you.
Right, give her another hand clap for Miss Tanesha. I don't hear my audience where y'all at. There we go. Yes, sir.
Like I heard someone say earlier, you had a vision and you didn't care about all of the struggles, or I won't even say struggles, the things that may have caused the next person to cave in and quit. You pushed through. I've talked to you behind the scenes. I know what you really did to get here. And it's an honor that you continue to allow me to be a part of it because I see the vision, the end result. And just looking at last year, the first one and this one, I see the growth. This is just still, the best is still yet to come. But to see you have a vision and not just a vision, but to see the details behind it and for you to walk it out, to have, this thought through, this person's thought through, all the different intimates that connect to make that one big picture, that's amazing. So, shout out to you. Like I said, just to see the growth, to see what the vision is, to see and understand the whole meaning behind it. And like she said, we've been knowing each other since we was 14, 15. So to see where you came from, that's a whole other show. But to see where you came from, and to see, again, what this purpose is and your passion behind it, it's just an amazing thing.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. So, Miss Erica.
It's perfectly.
Perfect.
Hold on real quick, because this is another one, and I don't even know how old was I when we first met, but
we were outside Welcome All Park, the old Welcome All Park. That's all I'm gonna say. If anybody know that. I've been knowing Tanesha, hey, I was a little girl. She always had the life that she had and the effect over me. She's always been a big sister to me. I mean, she's just who she is, and she has a heart of gold, and she understands me. So that's why I'm here. It's definitely a God setup. I'm not an easy person to deal with, but I'm a very lovable person. So I appreciate her.
Oh, we appreciate you too. So, not just from Miss Tanesha, but me as well.
Jordan.
Because, we're a team out
And
here.
Takia.
And all of us, we're a team out here. We're a team out here, so we're every single vendor, every single person you see, we're family. We don't consider each other as business partners. That's in the contract because that's how we get paid. But when we look each other in the eyes, we know we're family. So that's why you see us out here striving to do stuff for each other. But Miss Erica, I want to ask this because I was rethinking and saying your business name in my head perfectly, flawed and favored, right? That's a beautiful saying when you really think about it. So what is something that really turned your mind into understanding that even all your flaws can be perfect?
Well, honestly, I really don't know where to start because that name definitely comes from my spiritual background. I am definitely perfectly flawed and favored.
Yeah.
I was the kid that gave my parents the challenge but I also was the lovable kid to come back and be remorseful. Growing up, I loved to eat, and I was a little chunky. So, you know, it kind of affected me. So as I got older, my dad told my mom, oh, she'll push back from the table, she'll push back from the table. And I promise, once I dive into working out, I mean, it makes you feel great. It makes you feel like a superhero. And once I knew that I could have an effect on other people because I'm patient with it, like it's a process. You won't see me spending my money at Dr. Miami or nobody like that, because if you put your mind to it, you really can lose the weight. My weight fluctuates, but I'm perfectly flawed and favored, and that's it, we all are. So I accepted my flaws, so that's why I'm able to walk with my chest up with my favor. That's it. And I can't even give y'all nothing else. That is definitely it.
Right. You see Miss Erica walk, that walk is purposeful. That's what I like to say. You have a purpose with your walk, so you're walking somewhere in God's grace, so that's beautiful. Another, for our last question to close this section out. Together, where do you all see the Charity Fest and what it can become?
Big.
Yeah. Big, that's that one section. Okay.
I mean, if you're looking at it, people always shock me because, as you can see out here, many other people were supposed to be present, right? But I'm a strong believer that whoever is in the building, that's who's supposed to be in the building. People don't never want to start off right here. Watch. Look around now. When it blow up, because it is going to blow up because we're giving back from the heart. That's all we want to do. And like I said, that is definitely the connection with me and Tanesha. Like, seriously, like, giving back. No matter if it's $20, we're going to figure out how to make these $20 be beneficial to someone who don't really have as much as we have. That's it, y'all.
I'm going to quick. Where do I see?
Where do you see the Charity Fest and what it can become?
I see it, like you said, big. I see it global for a couple reasons. One, because it's not a lot of women that are spiritual based, for real, handling their business. It's not a lot of African American women who are for real and not putting on for pictures and posts and likes, but are doing it from a genuine kind spirit, for real. So those are things like that are going to set you apart, because faith over little, rule over much. So what's done in the dark is going to come to light. But like I said earlier, you have to wait your time. You have to be patient. And what she's doing now, this event, she's set it up in a spirit of excellence. Whether it was going to be 20 people, 5 people, or 150 people. And everyone that came out brought that same spirit of excellence.